We are making a delicious pancake. So first of all, we are starting with 1 cup of self-raising flour sifted. Now we are adding a 1/4 cup of golden flaxseed powder. Sifting, of course. About 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I emptied the jar on this, but about a 1/4 cup of cardamom powder and 1 sachet of vanilla sugar, and then a sprinkle of salt and a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. This is all dry ingredients, and you just want to give that a whisk. Oh, I forgot. 1 scoop of protein powder that was chocolate flavored. It's whey based. And then a 1/4 cup of olive oil almost, and then 1 cup of milk. Whisk this all up. And this is actually one of the thickest batters you'll probably ever see for a pancake. And this is one of the thickest I've made. This base of the recipe is one I've used before, but it hasn't turned out the best. It was still pretty good sometimes, but my cooking is hit and miss anyways. This time I just added a little extra, which was the protein powder and the flaxseed. So I don't know how it came so thick. Maybe it was just those two, which was like 1/2 cup of extra dry ingredients. And here I'm just caramelizing the oranges. You can use any type of fruit. Kiwi doesn't work as well. It still retains that sourness, but like oranges, peaches, things like that work really well. And because the batter is so thick, it was really hard to spread, but I tried my best in making it round, and given that a part of my pan was still taken by the oranges, so there was that to cope with. And I did use a lot of butter for this. If you are looking for a vegetarian recipe, or vegan recipe, you can use vegan butter. I've never used vegan butter before. I'm pretty sure it's a lot more expensive. This one is already expensive anyway, so yeah, you can substitute some. And I was actually surprised that this time my pancake recipe actually cooked on time, like a few minutes each side, and it was cooking well and through and properly, whereas before I would spend so long and it would still either end up raw or just like it would just take a long time. Yeah, I was really glad it worked out, because I've been making a few recipes here and there throughout the past few weeks, and they'd all just not been working out, so I was really kind of giving up on cooking. But this one kind of saved my hope a little bit, so glad to see that. Let me know if there's anything unique you add in your pancake recipe. I had my mom try a bit of this and she was like, oh my god, that's so much sugar. So probably not a healthy breakfast, but I think it's still pretty good. Maybe in the future we can substitute with some different kind of flour, or add more protein, or use more flaxseed, and maybe a little bit less sugar, and it'll still be sweet enough. This is the last pancake. And now to serving. As you can see, I've got a piece of dark chocolate, which I have rubbed to use the heat of the pancake to like melt it. And I'm pouring maple syrup, and then I've layered chocolate pieces between each layer, and I also put the caramelized orange between each layer as well. So it's really delicious. I didn't have whipping cream, as you can see here. It just had 2 squirts left. But it still tasted pretty good without that whipping cream. And as you can see, it cooked really well.